Today I've come up to our little off-grid cabin to do a couple of things. One is to enjoy this absolutely beautiful fall day, and the other is to bake a pizza. So if you're interested in watching, I'd enjoy having you, and maybe we can have lunch together. It looks like we're starting to get some coals in there, and I think it's time to start preparing the pizza. I have pre-measured the ingredients for the pizza dough. 2.5 cups of flour, bread flour, 1 package of, I've got the quick rise yeast, or the instant yeast, some salt, a bit of sugar, and 1 cup of warm water. So I'm just going to mix that up. Forgot to mention there's approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here as well. When I'm finished with this, I set it to rest for 5 or 10 minutes. 10 minutes probably, and I'll be cutting up what I'm going to put on the top. But before I do that, I've got to go down and I've got to preheat the cast iron so that it's really nice and hot when I go down to pop this pizza dough in. The part that takes the most work, I think, is actually getting the fire and going and getting enough coals. That's probably the trickiest part. Or it certainly takes a couple of hours for that fire to make coals. Of course, you can use briquettes if you want to, and that would be a little quicker. This is going to go in here. I'm going to pop this on top and start cutting up the toppings. This recipe for the dough is for a 12-inch pizza, and that's what we've got. We've got a 12-inch large cast iron pot. It's designed for cooking on a fire. It has little legs to keep it off the ground a bit and has a flat lid. I've discovered that you definitely need more coals on the top than you do on the bottom, otherwise you end up with a burned bottom, which is not a good thing. So I've got that cast iron heating up, pulled out some coals, popped it on top. I think we probably got enough coals. It only takes 20 minutes evidently to bake. That's of course if we have, it's a the temperature on the fire is very different than on in your oven. In here I've got some, actually it's some salsa. So I think I'll just give it a few more minutes of resting and then we'll put it together. All right, I don't have a rolling pin, but I don't think we need one. I'm just going to stretch it out. I think this is about 12 inches. This is going to have to do. So we're going to pick it up loosely, put it on to the parchment. Move back here. So I've got cornmeal on the parchment, and then there we go. Well, so far it looks pretty good. Remains to be seen, doesn't it? Okay, and on with the toppings. A little hole there. Brought just about the right amount. Okay, bacon, some onion, red onions, peppers, I think that's probably just about enough. It's not a very big pizza. And I think we'll use, this is Tex-Mex, so it's the Monterey, cheddar, and mozzarella. So I'll put that on the top. Boy, this looks good actually. See what the baking, the proof is in the baking. I love doing things in the Dutch oven on the fire. It's just always such a mystery how it's going to turn out. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to put little fork holes in it to keep it, supposed to help with it not bubbling up too much. So better late than never. There. All right, now we're going to head down and pick it up off with this parchment and pop it into the hot Dutch oven. It's hot, so in we go, going in anyway. All right. All right, can you see that? It's in. The recipe suggested using spacers. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Put this in. Don't want a flame. So I'll put these on and put on the lid. Right, now we need the coals. We need some for the bottom. It's a very hard job doing this. Now I'm going to lift this on. And put the ones on the top. So it's 20 to 3 and it says 20 minutes. So in 10 minutes, I'm going to check it. And I expect it might need to have a refresher of coals, and I've got enough. I think I've got just enough. So we'll see how that goes. All right, see you in 10 minutes. Do you have any idea how hard it is not to peek? It's only been 5 minutes. I'm already wanting to look inside. I don't quite understand about the spacers. I've never done that with any cast iron baking, but I'm following the directions, and at 10 minutes, I'll just, if it's not really coming along, I will take them out. Can you think of anything better to do on a beautiful fall, crispy day than sit with a fire and bake pizza? Seems pretty good to me. All right, it's been about 12 minutes. All right, let's see what we've got here. This lid has a nice edge, so you can reduce how much falls into your cooking. All right, it's coming, okay? So I'm just going to put the lid back on. I think I'm going to take these out. And I'm going to replenish the coals, top and bottom. The coals are all new, both top and bottom. And I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. No, it's not done. Well, it's definitely not done, and so I'm going to scrape out some more coals and for the top and the bottom, see how it goes. Give it another 10 minutes. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. It's been over 30 minutes total, and I think I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that we've got it this time. All right, it's looking way better. I'm not really sure if the base is done. Oh, I think it is. I think we've got it, guys. I'll give you a look at this. That looks pretty darn good. Whether it's done in the middle, we'll find out. But I think we're going to go with this. I got to lift it carefully onto the plate. It's a bit of a wow. Look at that. There's the bottom. Whoa. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Wow. I think we've got it. Finally, I think we've got it. So I'm going to turn off the camera and get out of the smoke and let it cool a bit, and then we'll go for the taste test. Right, we're going to cut into this and taste it. Wow. Well, I think it's done. I'm going to cut off a little piece and see. All right. That's good. Well, I'm pretty happy. I think we've done it. That is a good pizza. Thanks for joining me on this pizza making journey. It's been fun. A great way to spend the afternoon. I think a total between fire making and cooking, it's taken me 3.5 hours. But what a better way to spend a great day. So thanks again for watching. I hope you'll maybe give this a try. It's the first time I've done pizza, but it's probably, I've done some baking in the oven, the Dutch oven now a few times, so I'm starting to get the feel of it. But it takes some practice, that's for sure. Well, at least it's taken me some practice. And whatever it is I'm up to next time, if it seems like it might be interesting to you, I'll take you along. Bye for now.